Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? All right, again, was watching the chat happen, and someone said, hey, Pimpy's warning people right now about the New World Order. And these people are like, there's no such thing as a New World Order. There is no New World Order. The white hats are saving us. And I saw that and I said, no, there is a New World Order. I know there's people out there telling you guys otherwise, but it's here. They don't even hide it anymore. We're going to get into that because obviously I need to show you. Before we get started, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so because when you do, it helps out the channel and I surely do appreciate it. If you are thinking about buying gold and silver, right now is the time to buy the shine. Go check out our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description. If you are a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free ½ ounce of silver. Yes, this says it all right here. I need new conspiracies. All my old ones came true. There is so much truth to this, it's not even funny. So many things that we used to talk about over the decades. Seriously, over the decades. People thought everybody was tinfoil hat wearers. Now you can see it's playing out right in plain sight. Speaking of, yep, that's white hat right there. People always talk about white hats. It's funny. Trump, the white hats, they're going to save us. QFS system, all these things. I understand there's a lot of talk about it, but until it happens, I keep warning people to at least keep your guard up. When I tell people that, they're like, no, we're going to get free money. Everybody's a clone. White hats are in charge. It's almost like spinning your wheels in the mud. I understand the QFS is out there. I get all that. We've heard about it. We've had people who've worked on it talk about it. But it's not what people think. And I've explained that so many times and still falls on deaf ears. What is this now, 6, 7 years later, and people still are talking about this? So I said the central bank digital currency is dangerous for not just us here in America, but all around the world. And they're already shoving this down our throat. It's already happening. I said earlier that 17 countries have already adopted the Vax ID passport. 17 countries. Have any of you heard about this? How many of you know that already a handful of countries have launched the central bank digital currency and the citizens are doing nothing about it? So when I tell you that this thing is programmable and that it has an expiration date on there, I'm not making it up. And when I tell you this is the one world currency, you could put several names to it. But what it boils down to, the root of the one world currency is called the central bank digital currency. This is the New World Order. So some of these are older and I brought them up before, but just to make my point, I brought them up again. It says Feds. Bernard sees case for U.S. central bank digital currency. Sees a case, every government is going to magically see a case and a reason why we need to move to central bank digital currency. They're waiting for one major event to happen is what they're doing to try to force everybody into it. Resist at all cost. It says on here, Federal Reserve Board Governor, I believe it's Lael Brainard, on Friday laid out a case for the role of a U.S. central bank digital currency could play in bolstering financial stability as the use of a stablecoin and cryptocurrency grows and other countries issue their own CBDC. Yes, so the one world currency is the central bank digital currency. It's real. It's here. It is essential that policymakers, including the Federal Reserve, plan for the future of the payment system and consider the full range of possible options to bring forward the potential benefits of new technology while safeguarding stability. They want us to trust our government to be in control of this sucker. And they're going to come at people telling them, hey, this is why we need to do this. Other countries can't invade other countries because we could stop them. You know, criminals can't use this currency to do bad things. They're going to say everything possible to play into the fears of people. And I've said it before, and it's been said so many times by other people. And that is, the day you start surrendering your rights for security, you lose them both. Here you go already. First mover, Asia. China CBDC is no government version of Bitcoin. Really? You don't say. It's not a Bitcoin. You guys got to understand that there's a difference between cryptocurrency and central bank digital currency. they're going to keep conflating the two to convince you that it should be accepted, because if you're already accepting the use of cryptocurrencies, then you should the central bank digital currency. So they're just going to keep connecting the two together. They're not the same thing. So you can see the headlines: First mover Asia. China's central bank digital currency is no government version of Bitcoin. No, it's not. As we all know, that China has put an expiration on their central bank digital currency, forcing their citizens to spend it. This is a debt-based economy. They don't want you saving. They want you in a perpetual state of working. How can you ever save? How can you ever retire? How can you ever start a business? So I was saying that it's programmable. They're like, no, they're not going to do that to us. Or really, Bank of England to intervene on digital currency programming. Yeah, programming. Central bank digital currency programming. The hash panel discussed the specifics, reactions, and implications for the Bank of England reportedly telling its ministers to decide whether a central bank digital currency should be programmable, allowing the issuer to control the way the recipient sends it. All they see is the potential to further control the choices of individuals and how they spend their money. That's exactly what their goals are. You see, what they're going to do is first force you into the CBDC and say, no, we're not going to program it. We promise, with their fingers behind their back crossed. We promise to behave ourselves. No, no, no. You've never behaved yourself. All the rights that you stole from us and said it would be temporary, we still have not gotten them back. And they'll make excuse after excuse to continue to violate your rights. But once they grab a hold of your money, you are trapped. Just don't allow it in the first place. So yeah, the currency is programmable, and they're over here deciding whether it should be programmable. What's that tell you? Central Bank of Brazil selects partner to assist with the CBDC. So you look at other countries are moving forward. This is why everybody needs to wake up. We're so distracted with, critical race theory being taught in school and transgender athletes swimming. You know what I mean? What Joe Rogan said, that this is the kind of crap that they're sneaking past us, and you don't want to see this happen. Stop being divided by stupid, frivolous crap. Move forward together as a unit and fight this agenda. It says the Central Bank of Brazil has chosen 9 partners to help develop a digital real, Brazil's central bank digital currency. Among the partners are crypto exchange, Mercado Bitcoin, Santander Brazil, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce the other ones. The point is, you could see countries everywhere are already making their move. So when they say they're entertaining or looking into or studying, no, they're not. It's already been done. It's all that's been done. When they say, hey, we're going to ask the public what their opinion is, it was already done. They made up our minds for us. They're just going to say, hey, 86% of citizens support the idea of a central bank digital currency. When 86% of us are going, no, we don't. No, we don't. They're lying. It says in November, the central bank said it planned to start a CBDC pilot program in 2022. Yeah, this November coming up. That's in Brazil. Countries are already launching it and are doing it quietly while you're distracted. So, what do we talk about? New World Order, one world government, one world currency. Even they are using the words New World Order. Credit Suisse strategist says we're witnessing the birth of a new world monetary order. Former Federal Reserve and U.S. Treasury Department official and now Credit Suisse short-term rate strategist has written the U.S. is in the commodities crisis that has given rise to a new world monetary order that will ultimately weaken the current dollar-based system and lead to a higher inflation in the West. This crisis is not like anything we have seen since President Nixon. So most likely what they do is hype up the inflation really super high and say, because of this war or because of this pandemic, the only way we could tamper down inflation is to launch the central bank digital currency. It's bullcrap, man. And they go through history and talk about all the different monetary systems and when they changed and what has happened. So like I said, it's not me choosing the words New World Order. It's already chosen. I told you, go to the Great Reset. They don't even hide it anymore. Look at here. Credit Suisse strategist witnessing the birth of a new world monetary order. Any day now, we can stop with the movie and the popcorn and the clones. Any day now, they should put the end to this. I'm waiting for my QFS check. I don't know about you guys. Like I said, when I do Sarah, I go through and talk about the things that I can only prove. Right now, people should be focusing and keep forgetting distracted. Credit Suisse, even they are calling it a new world monetary order. And look at over there in Ghana. Deploys hardware wallet for the central bank digital currency, the ECDA. Is that what that's called? The CD? Also in the Bahamas, they have, what is that? The Sand Dollar, I think is what it is. Their central bank digital currency was already launched. And for a while there, the system crashed. It was down for weeks. So if you're 100% digital currency, what do you do when it crashes? What do you do when your government closes it down? That's why you need gold and silver, something outside of the system. And they'll say stuff like this. Look, notably, around 43% of Ghana's population does not have access to a bank account. Well, maybe they don't want one because they don't trust the government. They're going to say, oh, this is easy banking for everybody. You got to have it. So you can do it on your phone. This gives and this is the approach, you can already see it now. This gives the less fortunate, the minorities, more access to banking abilities. That's what they always do. Isn't that what they do? The less fortunate, us minorities. As a Mexican, I don't want to hear that crap. You can keep your CBDC and you can stick it as far as I'm concerned. You can see already countries are already in different stages. They have them staged. Countries will be falling in a particular order in launching their central bank digital currency. So they're not researching anything. They're forcing you into it. And if you don't think we're being forced into a new world order, you are sadly mistaken. Don't take my word for it.
We are at an inflection point, I believe, in the world economy. Not just the world economy, in the world. It occurs every 3 or 4 generations. As one of the top military people said to me in a secure meeting the other day, 60 million people died between 1900 and 1946. And since then, we established a liberal world order, and that hadn't happened in a long while. A lot of people dying, but nowhere near the chaos. And now is a time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there, and we've got to lead it. We've got to unite the rest of the free world in doing it. So anyway.
New world order. He said it. It's going to be a new world order. It's here. He's part of it. The Build Back Better is the Great Reset. Look at Joe Biden just declared the new world order is coming. Another conspiracy theory comes true. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said before, I need new conspiracies because all my old ones came true. So I'm not fear-mongering. I'm saying you people, be aware of this. What you do with the information is up to you. But you should be bringing this to the attention of your family members. Don't fight with them about it. Say, hey, have you heard about this new central bank digital currency? Do it like if you're just talking in passing. No, it's weird. It's just our banks are launching currency out. It's programmable. I don't know. I've been studying on it a little bit. It's kind of weird. I just wonder if you heard about it. Programmable money, which means the government will be able to dictate to us what we can and cannot spend our money on. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think down below. Leave a comment. I'm curious. I'll come back to it. We'll reflect on it. That's it for now. Hit the thumbs up button if you're not a subscriber. Please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. There is a new world order.